Hello and welcome to Homestuck. Nate has never heard of this before, I do not think. Stop fucking. Stop that right this fucking instant. Alright, have you heard of the Homestuck before?
I've heard mention of it. Don't really know what it is, though.
What are you doing?
I told you how to mix up a drink.
That hurts my eardrums. Welcome to Homestuck. It's the webcomic. Basically, everyone was on the internet in 2009 knows about Homestuck in some capacity, shape, or form, even if they don't realize it. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter a name. Do smell, poop lord. Try again, smartass. Try again. John Egbert. Examine room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore, and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Alright, let's look at all the... I actually don't know many of those movies in this room.
You do or you don't know?
I don't know most of the movies in this room, I don't think.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
That went blurry. That's the only one I see.
Alright. John, quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest, poop lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capsulog them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John, examine contents of chest. In here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently captured in your Celodex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sester's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guide by Matt Cavini? Caveney? I don't know that. I don't know him. By Mike Caveney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Gone. Capture like smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your capture log cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular, at least. You have 2 empty capture log cards remaining. John, equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb, copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyways. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capture like the smoke pellets. You'll have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. But this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Sildex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stacked data structure. You were never all that great with the data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. Well, if any hope, perhaps you'll invent new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex with a little more experience. John, examine Problem Sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled-up poster. John, take poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. John, acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Silodex, but now all of your capture-like cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. John, take nails. You capture like 4 nails into the top card, and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyways. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet, the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. John, combine the nails and hammer.
Damn man's about to shit on the desk.
That's the most YouTuber reaction thing you've ever fucking said to me.
I'm here all week.
You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now capsulized on the same card and can be used together. John, use hammer nails on poster. Use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, nail poster to wall. Use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why could you just put the bunny back in the box? I have no idea what that's referencing. Probably Con Air, but I haven't watched Con Air. I probably should. John, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus a black president? Now you've seen everything.
God damn.
John, examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Spurb Beta launch. It's been 3 days already, starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. John, examine incoming message. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pester Chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. John, open Pester Chum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He's sent you a message. John, open message. Who do you want to be? Red or blue? Blue is John. Red we don't know the name of yet.
I'll be Turn Tech Godhead. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you break in today?
I got a little Monsters poster. So awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Oh, hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question and a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did this fat kid or whatever drank it know what piss tastes like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No. Did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro is a joke and we both know it.
Yeah, why don't you go check your mail maybe? It's there now.
You put the punctuation wrong. It's,
Shut the fuck up.
okay.
Shh.
I mean, I understand why. I understand why. But he types like you, so you
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
John, look out window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. John, examine the mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it is called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have time for the semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. John, go outside and check mailbox. You are about to hurry down the stairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He is beating you to the mail. John, forget it. Check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he'll likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while, until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room. Stuck, if you will, innocence, which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating on the swinging lever, diddlies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on CD rack. Bard West. Problem Sleuth. And it don't stop. What Pumpkin? Ghostbusters 2 MMORPG. The Caper Havers. Little Monsters.
I think I've seen Little Monsters before.
Harry Anderson. Call my bluff. You've put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. You'd kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you'll have to catalog it. You are not sure you are ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, capture log fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. John, set Pester Chum status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel a Pester Chum complaint should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully, will have to do. You guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. John, answer chum.
Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT's. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time, I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything.
Yes, it's understandable because you're really attractive. I am attracted to you.
Thank you.
JK. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Siledex. It's so frustrating.
What's your modest?
What?
How do you retrieve artifacts from it?
Like, one at a time, I guess. If I put too much in, something falls out.
Stack?
What is yours?
Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything, and it is awesome.
What the hell is that?
You should probably brush up on your data structures.
I guess.
Did you at least allocate your strife because specubus?
I'm not telling you. I had to figure that word out on my own without looking it up.
Specubus. That's what it is. Fuck you.
No.
It could free up a card for you. Plus, lets you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got?
Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms.
Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms, and then allocate the hammer to the specubus.
How?
I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works.
John, combine fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms and the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. John, allocate a hammer to Strife Specibus. You check the back of your Strife Specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. John, select hammer. Your Strife Specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your Capitulog deck to your Strife deck. John, report progress to GTG. Okay, I did it.
Hammer kind?
Yeah.
Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specubus. I guess I should have mentioned that.
Uh,
I hope you like hammers, dude.
yeah, that's fine, I guess. Can't imagine it's gonna be all that relevant. John, capture like Colonel's big book. Now that you've got some space in your Siledex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards represent some convenience. John, examine Game Bro magazine. Game Bros, babe, but the Game of the Year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. John, read article. So, okay, Sprite is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped up. And this beta is sitting on my desk for reviews. I'm like, yeah, man, alright, something. But I don't know. I'm like, so is this about houses or some noise? That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosivs. But all I'm saying is, when you get to fresh anything, while you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out? And I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up ends. You know what I'm saying, bro, yama? I didn't actually play the game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were gonna chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight, on account of Ron trucking his ball and candy escurf to the hospital. But it's cool. I don't know what watching me bro tell Rhonda. Bro notes. Dennis was so wasted. I mean, damn.
I don't think I've ever heard bro so many times.
Man.
Bro.
That voice fucking hurt more than my fucking Von Karma voice somehow.
I still can't believe we finished fucking Ace Attorney.
Well, we haven't because there's like six more games left to play.
Oh
7.
shit.
Yeah, you're not done. You're not fucking done.
I, I thought.
John, capture log game, bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. John, capture log magician's hat. You expend your final card on the magician's hat. Get funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your cell decks. However, you are able to merge the Beagle Plus glasses with the magician's hat to create a clever disguise. John, wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. John, leave room. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fellow who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked about like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. I'm not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. John, go downstairs. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. Must be the connivings of your arch-nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. John, admire harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night, you pray for burglars. John, examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it! Categorically, at all times, without exception. As the domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain Mark Twain said that. John, toss Game Bro into fire. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. John, fondly regard cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an honor-bridged Colonel Sassacus. He never wants to talk about it. John, topple urn. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ash is everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. John, combine father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. John, examine oversized gift. Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. John, open large present. Oh, hell no. John, capture log ashes. First, you prop the Harlequin doll on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out all akimbo like that, struck you as unseemly. You capitalized the ashes to your available card. John, combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. John, put urn back. No one will be the wiser. Except maybe for people with eyes. John, go get fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like Pesterchum is acting up again. Examine third and fourth walls of room. John, check Pesterchum. Another one of your chums is messaging you. John, check message. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta elite. No. I understand you have... No. Oh.
Me. I know what you're struggling through.
What the fuck? Because I don't want to give her the Maya voice. She doesn't fit the fucking Maya voice.
What's your stereotype?
Calm and collected, goth girl. Technically.
I'm not. Well, we know from the last one that I'm not. I'm not much of a goth
Yeah,
girl.
I'm trying to, like, not have it too high, but, like, damn, it's really hard.
Just two Larry Butts.
I understand you. I can't even do Larry Butts right anymore because it's been so fucking long since I've done Larry Butts. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release. No, that's the fucking. That's not it. I understand you have recently come into possession. No. I understand. No. Hmm. Damn. This is a hard one to do, isn't it? I understand. I understand. You have recently come into
If I
possession.
was in the right mind, I think I could pull it off, but right now I can't.
Man. Fuck. Well, what do you? Well, you try it once. Just try.
Fuck. I'd say I probably can't go up the octave like I used to since I'm getting sick. Little swallow of some raspberry cranberry juice. Understand, you have recently came into possession of a beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bros Magazine.
Damn. That did not fit.
Yeah, I know it didn't fit. That's about the best I can do right now.
Alright.
Or it might turn into Elmo.
I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Pro Magazine. Did that work?
Oh,
Nate.
I think it's the best we can do right now. It probably doesn't fit the description, but it'll do.
That's an ugly rumor. Never told you that as a filthy liar. You should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him. So BRB. John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You are typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you even think that? It's so stupid. Okay, why don't you go get the game from your father? Uh, alright, wish me luck. That is so hard to switch between them. That is so fucking hard.
Now you know what I had to deal with, switching between a fucking scared girl in that one voice game and a fucking goth girl. It just doesn't work. No, a southern girl and a fucking goth girl. You just can't.
Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was ringing funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. I know, John. Man. Man. Man.
What?
Alright, how close is it done to downloading?
Mine's
86%.
done. Yours is still downloading. Holy shit!
I should
Mine finished.
I should probably stop here then. Alright,
It's probably because you were streaming and
yeah.
recording. Yeah.
Alright, YouTube. Alright, YouTube audiences. I will see you in the next video.
See you.
That's snorting pliers. I shouldn't do that.
YouTube.
I'll talk to you later. And that's not me
Bye.
talking to you. Yeah.